In this video, we're going to go over the history of Breckenridge, Colorado, and how it came to be one of the most iconic skiing destinations in America. Nestled in the majestic Rocky Mountains, Breckenridge's story is one of remarkable transformation. From indigenous homeland to gold rush boomtown to nearly abandoned ghost town, before ultimately becoming a world-class ski resort. While many know it today for its pristine slopes and Victorian charm, the journey to become the Breckenridge we know was filled with fascinating twists of fate, pioneering spirits, and pivotal moments that shaped its unique character. Long before European settlers arrived, the area served as the summer hunting grounds for the Ute people. These skilled hunters developed sophisticated techniques for surviving in the harsh mountain environment, including using controlled burns to manage forest growth and maintain game habitats. Archaeological evidence shows they established seasonal camps in the Blue River Valley as early as 6000 BCE. The first recorded European exploration came in 1840, when Jim Bridger ventured through the valley, though he made no permanent settlement. The area's destiny changed dramatically in 1859, when General George Spencer led a prospecting party into the region. When gold deposits were discovered along the Blue River that August, it triggered the Pikes Peak or Bust gold rush, bringing thousands of prospectors within months. By summer 1860, the population had swelled to over 8,000 people, making it one of the largest settlements in the Colorado Territory. That same year, the winter tested these early settlers with temperatures plunging to minus 40 degrees Fahrenheit for weeks at a time. Despite these harsh conditions, the town continued to grow. Mining operations evolved rapidly from simple placer mining to sophisticated hydraulic mining. The Fuller Placer Company, established in 1879, introduced massive water cannons called giants that could blast away entire hillsides with pressures exceeding 100 pounds per square inch. These operations literally reshaped the landscape, creating the distinctive terraced appearances still visible today. The Wellington Mine, opened in 1887, became one of the area's largest operations, employing over 200 men and operating continuously until 1972. By 1900, the mine's underground workings extended for more than 25 miles, reaching depths of over 1,000 feet. Transportation played a crucial role in Breckenridge's development. The arrival of the Denver, South Park, and Pacific Railroad in 1882 marked a turning point. The railroad's narrow-gauge tracks required extraordinary engineering feats, including the construction of the famous Alpine Tunnel at 11,523 feet, the highest railroad tunnel in North America at the time. This vital transportation link operated until 1937, carrying both mining supplies and passengers through some of the most challenging mountain terrain in Colorado. As mining activity declined in the early 1900s, Breckenridge faced severe economic challenges. The population dropped dramatically, reaching a low point of just 293 residents in 1950. Many buildings were abandoned, and the town appeared destined to join the ranks of Colorado's ghost towns. However, a few remarkable individuals refused to let Breckenridge die. Carter H. Johnson purchased numerous historic buildings for back taxes in the 1940s and maintained them, inadvertently preserving much of the town's historic architecture that would later become crucial to its revival. The town's fortunes changed dramatically in 1961 when Norwegian ski champions Trygve Berg and Sigurd Rockne established the Breckenridge Ski Resort on Peak 8. The initial proposal faced significant opposition from the U.S. Forest Service, but succeeded after a direct appeal to President Eisenhower, who had visited the area during his tenure and recognized its potential. The first ski season opened with one Heron double chairlift on Peak 8, rising 1,764 vertical feet. The lift was purchased secondhand from Aspen for $5,000 and required extensive rehabilitation. Opening day saw only 8 paying customers, but word of Breckenridge's excellent snow conditions spread quickly. By the end of the first season, the resort had logged over 17,000 skier visits. Through the 1960s and 1970s, the resort expanded rapidly. Peak 9 was opened in 1971, adding significant intermediate terrain. Peak 10's development in 1985 added expert terrain that put Breckenridge on the map for serious skiers. The resort also made history in 1984 by becoming Colorado's first major resort to allow snowboarding, establishing one of the first terrain parks in North America and hiring professional snowboarder Zach Yates as its first snowboard instructor in 1985. The 1980s and 1990s brought significant corporate investment. Victoria Limited of Tokyo purchased the resort in 1985 for $50 million, marking the beginning of major capital improvements. The subsequent purchase by Ralston Purina in 1993 brought further investment, including the development of Peak 7 and the installation of the world's highest high-speed quad chairlift at the time, reaching an elevation of 12,840 feet. Vail Resort's acquisition of Breckenridge in 1996 marked the beginning of the modern era. By 2000, annual skier visits had reached 1.5 million, making Breckenridge one of the most visited ski resorts in North America. The town's population rebounded to over 2,400 permanent residents, with property values soaring as the area became a premier destination. The 21st century brought new challenges and innovations. In 2005, Breckenridge invested heavily in new snowmaking technology, becoming one of the first resorts to utilize AI-controlled snow guns that could adjust output based on microclimate data. This system proved crucial during the historically low snow season of 2017 to 2018, when natural snowfall was 40% below average. The town's housing crisis reached a breaking point in 2016, leading to innovative solutions that other mountain towns would later emulate. The controversial Locals First program required new luxury developments to allocate 35% of units to workforce housing, a model that initially faced legal challenges but ultimately survived court scrutiny and became a blueprint for other resort communities. Today, Breckenridge stands as a model for sustainable mountain tourism, successfully balancing growth with preservation. The town maintains strict building codes that preserve its historic character. No building in the historic district can exceed 3 stories, and new construction must conform to Victorian-era architectural styles. Modern Breckenridge pulses with energy year-round. In winter, 5 peaks offer world-class skiing and riding, while summer brings mountain biking, hiking, and outdoor concerts. With 300 days of sunshine and 366 inches of annual snowfall, Breckenridge stands as one of America's best skiing destinations. Its perfect mix of outdoor adventure, mountain culture, and natural beauty makes it clear why this Colorado gem continues to captivate visitors from across the globe. That's it for this week's Leisure Lore. And please do us a favor and subscribe to this channel if you enjoyed it. It means the world to us.